What is going on, beautiful people? I am Lee Hammett, the diagnosed self-aware narcissist known as mental illness across all social media, and welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about a narcissist test, how to spot a narcissist very early on, and some of the red flags and things like that. Stay tuned, like and subscribe. Thank you. One of the main questions that I get on my page is how do you spot a narcissist really quick? And if you're new here, I'm a narcissist. I have narcissistic personality disorder. So this person is correct right here. You want to see who a narcissistic person really is? Criticize them. Of course, use discretion, y'all, because some people are violent, but criticize them. Say no to them. Act ungrateful for them. Decline an advance from them. To spot a narcissist really quickly, you have to find a way to say no. You don't have to, when you're meeting somebody new, you don't have to say yes to everything. Because I truly believe you learn way more about someone by telling them no than saying yes to everything. Because narcissistic people, toxic people, love yes men and yes women. They love when people are going to agree with them and accept everything from them without any pushback. So set boundaries early. Say no to them early, because if you have weak boundaries, you have a problem with saying no because you don't want to hurt people's feelings, you're going to get taken advantage of by a lot of narcissistic people. I promise you that. Stay strong, and I really hope this helps. Thank you. So welcome back. Hope you got your notebooks ready for your pop quiz, because we're going to go quick rapid fire narcissist. I'm just kidding, y'all. But seriously, y'all. Seriously. Oh my goodness, y'all. If you really want to spot a narcissist, because that's one of the main questions, y'all, I see on all my platforms, from Facebook. Oh, what is Facebook? From Facebook to Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, like literally everywhere. How to spot a narcissist? Is there a test that we can give them, like a pop quiz, like a questionnaire we can have them fill out on a first date to see if they are a narcissist or not? Now, of course, if you show up to a first date and you hand out a pop quiz that with a narcissist test, you might drive them away anyway. You might drive away the non-narcissistic people, like, yo, this person is crazy. What's this? Hey, I know we just met, but could you fill out this questionnaire? I just want to make sure that you're not a narcissist. Okay, cool. Just fill it out. Then we can order our hors d'oeuvres and our appetizers and things like that. But look, just take your time. Take your time. I'll be on my phone. I'm not watching you. You know, stuff like that. You're not gonna be able to do that on the first date, y'all. You literally just won't be able to do that. So the best way to spot a narcissist early on in a relationship, y'all, is to literally look, y'all. It seems simple, but I know it's not. Just find a way to say no. And look, find a way to say no. Find a way to criticize them. You know, early on, not just the first date, y'all. This is early on in the relationship. Criticize something that they're doing, something that they're wearing. You know, don't give them all this praise and adulation and things like that. Don't praise them. You know, say no to them. Find a way to say no, because I truly, y'all, this is one of my true beliefs right here. It's not even belief anymore. It's this is a conviction of mine. This is really a conviction. It's no longer a belief, because convictions are higher than beliefs and harder to change. You can't really change a conviction. You know, I truly believe, this is one of my convictions, that you learn way more about somebody by saying no to them than you do by saying yes. Because if you cannot say no to everything, y'all, you don't have to say yes to everything. I know when you get in love bombed or it's the beginning of a new relationship, you want to say yes. You want this person you want to get to know this person. You really want this person to care for you and be around you and love you and give you all the, you want this person to do all these things for you and with you and things like that, right? But you don't have to say yes. If you don't want to do something, say no. I don't want to do that. Watch their reaction. Watch their reaction. Watch their look. I love micro expressions, y'all. I can read micro expressions really good. I like to see how people's faces changes and things like that when you get news or something like that. That's why I like doing Zooms instead of phone calls for my one-on-ones, because I can see people and how they react to what I say dictates where I go next. You know, watch how they react. Set a boundary on them. Just say, hey, look, I have to be home by this certain time. I can't be out later than this. Whatever the boundary is. I know this sounds like a young person boundary or somebody with kids and things like that. But find a way to set a boundary. Because narcissistic people hate boundaries. They hate. This HAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAA criticism. In anything, if you say no to them, you rejecting their advances, you telling them, asking them to slow down the relationship because it's moving too fast. Any type of criticism, any type of something that goes against how they feel and what they actually think, that's going to be viewed as criticism. Narcissistic people don't like criticism. So if you feel like the relationship is moving too fast, ask them to slow down. But y'all be saying stuff like this, like if I ask them to slow down, maybe they might leave me alone. If they leave you alone because you asked them to slow down, they're not meant to be. That's not rocket science. They're not meant to be. I know everybody doesn't want to go back out here into the dating swamp or whatever y'all call it nowadays. Everybody doesn't want to go back into there because you see how these people act. You see how these people are doing. You see what they're doing and how they act. Everybody's cheating, hookup culture and all this other stuff. But take your time choosing people. I say this all the time. If they're sweeping you off your feet, it's typically to drop you on your head. If it doesn't feel right, it's not right. Trust your intuition. You can say no to something. You don't have to say yes. Hey, you want to go to the strip club after this? No, I don't want to do that. Wow, you really? Wow. I didn't know you. I didn't take you I didn't take you to be a lame. I didn't take you to be a fuddy-duddy or a grandma or grandpa. They'll start to insult you. I'm not saying when I say criticize them, I'm not saying just like, man, that shirt way too tight. You look stupid in that shirt. I'm not saying do that. I'm just saying if they just start bragging on their accomplishments and things like that, then just that's cool. Don't just like, wow, that's a great accomplishment. Say that's cool. Don't just go over the top because the more you just sit here with your puppy dog eyes, the more they're gonna treat you like a puppy. You know how they treat dogs? A lot of people treat a lot of narcissistic toxic people, the really, really crazy ones, treat dogs terribly. They really, really do. They treat dogs like no matter what you do to a dog, it'll always come back. That's how they treat you. Like I get you trained like a puppy. They'll try to train you like that. You know what I mean? They'll say it's okay to slow down. It's okay to have boundaries. If you don't have boundaries, I promise you, this is my promise to you. You're going to get ran over top of, and guess what you're going to do? You're going to blame the narcissist. You just are. You really are. You're like, oh, they ran over top of me because I don't have it. Like, it gets to a point, y'all, in this day and age where you can't blame. If you know that they are narcissists, you know who you're dealing with, you can't blame them anymore for treating you a certain type of way because now because you know who they are, they think that you're okay with it. So why would they change their behavior or their treatment towards you? You know what I mean? You see how that goes right there? You see that mindset that you see how that works right there. That narcissistic person thinks that you're okay with that behavior. You know what I mean? You don't have to stroke their ego. Don't stroke their ego. Don't coddle them. Yo, I'm just telling you, you have to be able to set these boundaries up front and make them, like I said, make them uncomfortable. And look, and up front, if you're getting to know somebody, y'all, if you're just getting to know somebody, make sure that y'all are the information sharing is equitable. Make sure it's even. Make sure that you're getting information back and not just giving all the information, because that's one of the most common misconceptions that I hear about a lot of people say about narcissists. It's like narcissists will make it all about themselves. Not the covert ones. The covert ones like myself, we go silent on you. We be quiet. We just listen to you. We just listen to you talk. Listen to you talk about yourself. You know what I mean? Take all the information in and barely share anything about ourselves to you. We hit you with a yes or no. You over here giving detailed information and things like that. We'll just give you yes or no answers. That's why I tell people all the time, you have to be able to stand in your truth, take your power back, and realize who and what you're dealing with. Because that person, why would that person change? You know what I mean? It doesn't, and like I said, they start off treating you badly, it doesn't get better. Like if they start off treating you badly, leave them alone. You'll see the stalkerish, crazy ass nature of some of these people come out if you leave them alone early on. If it's bad early, it does not get better later on. Why would it? Because if it's terrible early on, if they're treating you terribly early on in a relationship, why would it get better, y'all? If maybe when we get married, they'll feel obligated to treat me better. No, they feel like they're on you, so they treat you worse. Come on, y'all. You shouldn't let it get to that point. Like I said, just listen. Just watch what they say. Learn about narcissism. Watch for the red flags early on. You don't have to say yes to everything. And like I said, make sure all the information is shared. Because if you don't have boundaries, if you have problems saying no, you're gonna get ran over top of. If you're a people pleaser, you're gonna get ran over top of. You're gonna get taken advantage of, used, abused, and discarded. Like you meant nothing to them, and you're gonna be destroyed. And all you had to do in the beginning was learn how to say no. I know it's easier said than done, but learning how to say no can save you so much time, effort, energy. It just can. No, I don't want to do that. Rawr! You'll see them. I'm telling you, you have to drag out. You have to pull the mask off. They're not going to pull it off themselves. You want to see about what's behind the mask? Say no to them. I promise you. Make them uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Make them uncomfortable a little bit. Ask deep, penetrating questions. Don't just ask surface level questions. Are you married? Are you engaged? Are you single? Why are you single? Deep, penetrating question. I know people are like, Lee, what is a deep, penetrating question? You have to. It really depends on the person. It really depends on where the conversation is going. Y'all talking about moms and dads? Ask them what their relationship is like with their mom or their dad. You know, if it's bad, ask why is it bad. You know, if they start telling you trauma, it might be time to take off running. I know people are gonna say, but like, Lee, trauma should not be a reason to leave people alone. If it's terrible trauma and they sound like they're getting angry talking about their parents or their brothers or their sisters or somebody else or their ex, if they sound like they're talking, if bringing up their ex makes them angry, then you understand that some things are going on right there that there's unhealed trauma. If they're not like, look, hey, me and my mom had a rough relationship growing up, but I've been in therapy for the last 5 years working on it. Like, things have gotten better over time. That's trauma that they're acknowledging that they're working on. I hate my goddamn mama. She get on my damn nerves. God. Whew, what do you want to drink? You said, like, y'all, don't ignore the red flags that are right there in front of you, y'all. All my exes are crazy. Who made them crazy? Are they crazy because of you? How come all your exes are crazy and nothing's going? So you're perfect, right? Nothing's wrong with you, huh? No, you didn't make them crazy, correct? All your exes you just attract crazy women. So are you gonna make me crazy? Does that make me crazy that I'm attracted to you? You know what I mean? Think about that right there, y'all. Use your common sense. Use your critical thinking skills as well, y'all. It can save you a lot of time, effort, energy. I promise you it can, y'all. But yeah, let me hop off this thing. I really, truly appreciate every single one of y'all. Like and subscribe for more because, look, as much as y'all learn from me, I learn even more from you. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Mental Healness is out. Peace.